Good evening all. Hope you're all well. It feels like forever since I last made a video, and I didn't even get to post one on Saturday, and I didn't get to update anybody, so I apologize. I have been totally exhausted. So now let's start again and welcome everybody to the channel, especially the new subscribers, and thank you to everybody else who stayed subscribed. It's always a surprise to me, but very grateful. This is all the bits, some of the bits that I'm getting ready for tomorrow, because this week is the last of my fairs. I have Tuesday through Friday in the Capital Centre in the Cardiff City Centre, and that's my last 4 days for the Christmas season. I know it's crazy because everybody spends it the last week before Christmas because they're all panic buying then, but I don't care. That's not what's the goal for me this year. I just think I want a break after this lot. I want to have a Christmas, and so this is my final preparations for then. So I've got stock all in there. This is the most stock I've ever had, because whatever stores we've ever had, I've only ever had to have these 2 boxes. You would be surprised how much I get into these boxes. Everything usually fits into these 2 boxes, but I have a few more there and some bits on top. And I've also just finished today 2 more things. So the Santa Claus and the Santa and Mrs. Claus sets. You can't see on the newspaper, there's so much going on. Let's see if I can find something a bit more blank for you to see them on. Bit of felt, that'll do. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better, isn't it? Santa and Mrs. Claus. Little peg doll shapes. I did them today, pyrographied on the lines first and painted them. Did all the shading. They took quite a while. I was surprised at how long they took, because I thought they would be, because they're so plain, I thought they'd be quick and simple to do, but actually they took quite a while. So there you are, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I only painted 2, and I've left the others just with a pyrography, so that I could sell them as paint your own. And this one's a little different because she's got a plait across the top of her head. This one's got curly hair. So I thought that was a little bit cute because there's slight differences in the designs. And of course the Santas, but they're all pretty much similar. Only the moustache is a bit different on this one, really. So yeah, that's that set ready. These 2 I'll sell after all of those, because they're an example of those, of what people could do to paint them. But they could paint them any way they like, because it's blank really. It's just got the outlines, and either adults could paint them or little kiddies could paint them as a Christmas present. You know, paint your own Christmas decorations. Come out for years. So yeah, that's that set completed. I was pleased how that came out, and I put some felt on them. So obviously these 2 being the completed ones would come at a higher price than those that are incomplete and need to be done. So hopefully that appeals to quite a few people. I have that order, and a walk-in stick to finish this week, as well as the 4 days at the fair. I'll be burning the midnight oil, and I don't remember if I showed you the little robins finished. So that's what they look like finished, like that, with a little white breast, and then of course there's the felt on the bottom to protect any surface this sits on. So it came out really nice. I'm pleased with that. He's got his tail up, so he's feeling quite challenging and aggressive there, I think. His tail is up, he's ready for a battle. Robins often do battle. But there you go. He's all done. So there's a few of those already done. So they're finished and completed. These little angels, this was an order. Somebody wanted 2 more of those. So there's them ready to do this pyrographing and painting in. And the rest, I'm just winging it as I go. Oh, and these 2 little bowls. This is a tea light holder. It was nice. It was lovely finished without the pyrographying on, but it didn't feel completed. So I just pyrographied on some more markings and 2 Celtic knots in opposite corners. You see them? Just the 2 Celtic knots in opposite corners, and I sealed it. So because I've put sealant on, it raises the grain a little bit to seal it, and then you sand away the rough bits and it should be smooth and it won't raise the grains again. It shouldn't. So this one I've just got to do a little bit more smoothing with a bit of 600 grit, and then that'll be nice and smooth to the touch. This one doesn't need much doing at all. I sealed this one and it's still lovely and tactile, and there I put some more Celtic designs on the front, and on the side another Celtic knot triquetra on the sides, but I don't know which triquetra that is. I don't know the name of it, but I have, obviously, as I showed, the book underneath here with copyright free designs. So I went in there looking for inspiration. This one I couldn't find anything in there to do with this. It was just a bit more organic, and I just used something similar in the book to come up with that, but I have seen that design somewhere before and I can't remember where. But that one is quite a common one on the side, as well as the plain one that's just the circles rather than the pointed bits. So I like that. I'm quite happy with that. And that also, again, is very tactile, and because I've sealed it, it now looks complete. And the sealant also just shines up the grains, so you can see the grains much better. Really nice. So I'm happy with that. So that's that done. A few more bits ready to go tomorrow then. I have lots of other bits to do, but I will do them as and when, like those fairies up there. Yeah. Oh dear, something happened. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there you are. That's where we're standing with a craft right now, but I wanted to show you something else quickly. I remember I told you in the last video that we were going to collect something from my son, where my son was working at the time after work. Look at that. 3 big black bags, giant ones, obviously wheelie bin bags, full of these coffee canisters that they get the coffee beans in. Right, they've got a bit of a rounded bottom there, but they do stand up obviously on their own. So we were asked if we wanted them for free, and I thought, oh yeah, that would, you know, we could come up with something to do with that. Planters maybe, lampshades maybe, and whatever we can't use we'll do up to salon. We'll upcycle them. So it's the, you know, make do and mend, upcycle, recycle and reduce, reuse stuff. We will find a use for it and a value in it. It's metal. The problem is that the cafe that had these couldn't get anybody to come and collect them. They wouldn't even come and collect them for scrap, because the company that would come and collect them for scrap would have to pay to take them away. So it would cost them to get rid of them, and they usually end up in the bin. How absurd is that? So I will go back every couple of weeks and ask for more if I can. Then first I need to find somewhere to store all these things and actually do something with it. So if in the new year we can make do with these, if there's more than we need, then I will go back and get some more, and there might be something in there. That might be a little extra on another. What have I said before that I wanted a few multiple streams of income, because no one of them are enough to pay the bills. So I'll have to do lots of little bits, different things, where as and when they appear, any opportunities. And I think this might be an opportunity. We'll have to see how that goes. Yeah. So possibilities. That could be great. That could be just what we need. We'll have a look. See, let me turn this heating off because it's just come on at a lower temperature. I'll turn it down on the thermostat. I don't want it on. I got a jumper on. So yeah, there you go. Them done. Them ready to go. And then these boxes here, I will take all the boxes out and stack them on the floor, and then these come with as part of the display, and of course my shelf. So, and I made last year but didn't get a chance to finish this frame of logs to hang on the hanging tree decorations. because up to now we've had that tree on the table, and it's quite annoying and it takes up a bit of space. So if I use that frame on the wall of the chalets I'm going in tomorrow, then that will also make a nice display on the wall of the shed and save space on the table. There you go. So that's all I wanted to update you on, and I will let you know how I get on tomorrow. I will post more pictures, update pictures. I haven't actually added to the albums on the Facebook page for quite a while, so I suppose I should do that, put on some photographs and make a new album, maybe a carousel of all the new things that we did this year, the things completed, and some pictures of the stalls, and I probably will put that up as this year's crafts. So I'll add a new album on Facebook. I might make a carousel for the YouTube channel as well. So see how we go. And there you are. Looking forward to the end of this week, even though I really and truly do not want to wish time away. I think that's a travesty because time is so precious. And I don't want to wish it away, but I'm exhausted and I'll be glad when this week is done. I'm hoping that it would be as good as Saturday was, because I didn't tell you, did I? Saturday's fair. All the other fairs that we've done so far have been really rubbish. We've been making a loss so far, and Saturday kind of covered the costs of all the other fairs, so we didn't make anything. So we've broken even with a tiny bit more on top for the cost of the items that we've sold. So we still obviously have to make more to pay for the things that we're going to sell, plus more, because at the end of it, like I said before, I need to get some safety equipment for my hubby in the shed. So let's hope we have enough this year to do that. And of course, as we're planning that week between Christmas and the New Year, we'll be sitting down and deciding what we're going to do next year, and making sure that whatever plans we make will be adaptable ones to cope with whatever changes may come. So yeah, lots of things in the pipeline, planning to be done, and we'll keep you updated obviously on that. So in the meantime, if you don't mind and if it's okay with you, please do share, like, subscribe if you can, and just carry on supporting us the way you have there, because I really appreciate it. We have a lot more visitors to the Facebook page again, and more subscribers as well. But the subscribers that have been subscribing to our channel have not been because of me or because of the things I do, but just because of interaction with people on other people's channels and contributing to their channels as well. Because it's important that we support each other in the community in YouTube, because it's really difficult sometimes, and fun though. It's really fun to connect with other people. So I'm really grateful for the support that I've had from other channels and from viewers, and thank you very much for paying attention and giving us the time of your day. So I hope everybody has a good evening tonight, and I shall speak to you again by Wednesday and let you know how tomorrow goes. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.